Hello there, my name is Dark Sugar. When I say, what's my name, you say, Dark Sugar. And when I say, what are you, you say, fucking fabulous. What's my name?
Dark Sugar!
And what are you?
Fucking fabulous!
So this evening, the big question, is going to be, what's the fucking point? Yes, and we're going to have a chat. I might even make you laugh. How does that sound? Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yes, what is the difference between a drag queen and a politician? Underneath this costume is a cock and a hole. Underneath the costume of a politician is just a hole without a hole. Yes, but what is the difference between a soul and a can of Coca-Cola? Well, to become a member of Parliament, you don't have to sell drinks. You'll get there. But if you stroke members and, sell Coke, you're in with a chance. Darlings, it's such a pleasure to be here. So, I've lived in the UK now for over 10 years. I've got a lot of time for British and European people. Fucking love it. And, I lived in Kent, southeast England, which is the Garden of England. Specifically in Medway, which is the Garden of Chavs. Yes. And, these guys, they're fantastic. I was like part of the art scene there, maybe like some of you, some artists in the audience I can see. And, it's a conservative area, a weird place to be a queen. Straight men will judge you as you suck their cock. What are you? Stuff. Happy endings, don't laugh. Talking about erectile dysfunctions earlier, weren't we? It's call back, that was weird. But I learned something about Kentish men in all of this. And they've got a certain quality. They are like a bottle of blue in the darkness. Practical, but slippery. So yeah, you know what? So I'm Dark Sugar, and I'm actually from Australia. Yeah, I don't like it there. Yeah, you see, me in Australia, I've lost my accent, obviously. I've got more in common with Australia during the summertime. Because we both look like the aftermath of a bushfire. Yes. So, that's how it is for me in Australia. And bushfire, obviously quite prevalent where I live. My mum is safe, don't worry, a couple of years ago in the fire. But I'm not so worried about racists burning to death. I'll save the koalas is what I'm trying to say. Absolutely. 3 leading causes of koala death in Australia is the F, the C, and the C. Fire, cunts in cars, and chlamydia. Actually, tragically true. The common cold of poor life choices. Chlamydia. Yeah. Especially, cunts in cars who are currently on fire with chlamydia.
Bruce, put out the fucking cigarette, you crazy! No, I'm not. Oh shit! Oh, I'm itchy! Bruce, what was that? I don't know, I'm a cunt.
Just like America. Everything blows up. You're welcomed. You're very welcomed. And this is why you'll find condom machines at the top of gum trees. Yeah, so a racist can go up a tree and fuck themselves. You're welcomed. So, darlings, would you like a disappointing song?
Yeah!
Oh, amazing. Well, I'm going to need you to say back this word to me, disappointment. And you're going to say it in a musical way. That's right. And it's going to sound like this. Disappointment. Oh. It's going to keep it nice and short, yeah? Otherwise it's going to get really awkward for you. So you're going to need to know when you do it, because I'm going to do this gesture. Not this gesture. Not this gesture. This one. Okay, so let's try it. Disappointment. 1, 2, 3.
Disappointment!
Oh, 10 out of 10! Hey, you can come home with me. All right, can I get a drum roll on the floor, please? When your close mate is a closet racist. when the job you work forgets to pay you. Oh, when you've got cause for celebration in this lockdown constipation. Outside is a freeze. What's it like in Venezuela? 30 degrees. When your alcoholic friend gets wasted at a tea party. When football fans spit on you because you're arty. When the Tories get elected. Whoops. When your job application is rejected. When your cock is rock hard. But no one's interested? When famous white actors do TV charity appeals featuring starving black children. When you're walking across stage and you almost go out of the tits. When your house smells like death, a dead rat under the stairs. And your landlord says,
disappointment.
just give us some air. When someone fucks up your punchline. When your sex partner finishes dinner and falls asleep. Hey, when the UK had Brexit and actually fucking left Europe. For the next one, you're going to reply with the word off. Well, thank you so much for listening to all of these things which are pissing me off. Now you can drop like a ton of bricks on a coffin, all your disappointments on my plate too. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I do love the English. I've got a big soft spot, you know, being from Australia. They gave me a home, and a citizenship, and an ancestry of Greek. Yeah, so in a minute, I'm going to ask you guys to summarise English people in 2 words. So have a think, I'll ask you in a minute, yeah? So, you know, obviously there's the Welsh, which is like a British version of the French. Yeah. Always having a way too attractive to hate. Yeah. That funny? No? It's all right, I kissed a Welsh person once. When they got the Irish, who are, you know, Irish. And of course then you've got the Scottish. Independence! Yes, kinda. And I fear to say anything else for fear of being stabbed. And then of course you've got the English, which you may summarise, just as if off the cuff, in 2 words, as... No, that was last time. We've got to keep up with the game. Yeah. Anybody got a nice summary of English people in 2 words? Just shout it out.
Fucking drunk.
Any more?
Miserable.
It's just one.
Fucking miserable.
Well done. What about Alex? You got one.
Annoyingly polite.
I like it. So that's good. I got one for you. Slave masters. Colonialism. Who imprisoned other British people for being drunk and disorderly. Yeah. Otherwise known as being Australian. Hey, there you go. So, yeah, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I've lived here for a while. And, so this is the part of the night, right, where I'm experimenting with some new stuff. Are you on board? Give me a yeah. Yeah. I like that. So, okay, I do a bit of comedy talking about, like, Australian racism, right? I grew up in the 90s. And it's hard to explain just how bad that was growing up as a queer person, having to tolerate other fucking minorities being pushed into the ground. Can I get a yeah? Yeah! It's deeply uncomfortable and upsetting. So, I wrote some jokes about that topic. Bit of context for you. Alright, so basically I've got 2 jokes, and then I'm going to tell you a racist joke from the 90s without using the racist word. What I'm going to do after that joke is tell you a joke of mine, yeah, against the people that say that kind of shit. Are we on board? Yeah! Well, okay, so here's the 90s joke, which I always hated, right? And this is, why do you call Aboriginals a blah blah? Because that's the sound they make when you hit them with your car. Like, it's not funny, but I'm just telling you for context, yeah? So this is my joke against those people. When there's a bushfire, why do you hear that weird popping sound? Because that's the sound of a racist burning to death! Yeah, is that worth it? Great, moving on. Yeah. Okay, darlings, you know, I started this set by asking you this one question. What is the fucking point? And I'm going to answer that for you now. So you know what, darlings? Do you believe, give me a yeah or a no, that it's worth talking about mental health, or do you think you should just ignore the whole fucking thing?
Yeah.
I've got to talk about it, mate. And, you know, always ask myself in lockdown, what's the fucking point, right? So, suicide. Hey, there you go. So, you know, the act of it, fairly rare. The thought of it, fairly late, fairly common. So, that's not funny, but you know what is? When I go for shopping for milk in the morning, just fucking end it here. Or when the train's coming, the big backpack bastard right next to me. Should I push him, or should I jump? So, darlings, I'm going to sing a song for you that is called Too Strong. Can I get a drum roll on the table, please? I always said it wouldn't happen to me. That all ends. I'm just too strong to see. When it all feels pointless, I can't get out of bed. The most laughing voices fill my lungs with dread. Oh! Use a knife, take a pill, make a wish, write a note, any old method you please. Always the right to freedom, right under your sleeves. Oh, there we are, okay. Take a break, have a chat, take a walk, pat a cat, any old method you choose. There's really no need to end it when you've got blues. I always said, it's not an option. Choose to be dead. Now I've forgotten. Find comfort in alcohol or in a computer screen. Masturbation joke. There you go. Whatever poison you choose, there's really nothing to lose. Oh, use a knife, take a pill, make a wish, write a note, any old method you please. There's always a right to freedom. It's right under your sleeve. Cut, cut. Oh. Take a break, have a chat, take a walk, pat a cat, any old method you choose. There's really no need to end it when you've got the blues. When it all feels good, you must embrace it. This life will only be just what you make it. Find comfort in life itself, or giving to someone else. Do the thing you love, or perhaps take a bit of drugs. Oh, use a rope, take a drug, make a wish, hang yourself. Oh, put the kids in the car and drive off a cliff. Yeah. Oh, use a bag overdose, burn yourself and then die. Oh, yeah, put your head in the oven and turn on the gas. Any old method you please. There's always a road to freedom. It's right under your sleeve. Cut, cut. Oh. No falls that time. Oh. Take a break, have a chat, take a walk, pat a cat. Any old method you choose. There's really no need to end it when you got the blues. The song is never yet done applause. I always said it won't happen to me. That awful end. I'm just too strong, you see. you. So we've come to the end of this little first half of the show, and I'm sure Alex has got something to say as well. But I just want to say from me to you personally, what is the fucking point? It's obvious. Life is fucking brilliant. And for me, the point is to make life just a little bit queer everywhere I go and share the love. Thank you.